talk about clause. A clause is a group of words which forms part of a sentence and which contains a subject and a predicate. Examples: birds sing, I have a remote controlled robot. A clause needs to have a finite verb. He writes a poem every day. They took the chairs out in the garden. Finite verbs carry tense and change according to person and number. The list of finite and non-finite forms. Finite in finite present tense forms the past tense forms. In non-finite the infinitives, gerund and participle. These three come. Okay. Now exercise A. Identify the finite verb in each sentence and mark out the clauses in each. Only answers are given. Every day, everybody left after the ceremony. In this sentence, left is finite verb. Second one, was, finite verb. Third one, I love eating paratha. In this sentence, love is finite verb. 5. Rohit thinks that Seema is a good orator. In this sentence, thinks. Now, sixth one, Ram said that he had to leave, said, and they expect that Tina would do all the work. Expect, and Meena has submitted her paper, has submitted. In the same way, if they are deprived of oxygen, the animals will die. In this sentence, die. Now, he played badminton yesterday, played. As he walked down the road, he felt calmer, felt, and he was tricked many times before, but he was smarter this time, so was tricked. Now, main clause and subordinate clause. The clause which has a subject and a predicate and never depends on any other clause to give its clear meaning is called main clause. I trust him because he always keeps his word. I trust him, that is main clause, and rest one is subordinate clause. Subordinate clause, the clause which has a subject and a predicate and always depends on any main clause to give its clear meaning is called subordinate clause. My daughter loves pasta which she eats every day. So in this sentence, which she eats every day is known as subordinate clause. Exercise B. Identify the main clause and subordinate clause in each of these sentences. The old man picked up the bottle. This one is main clause. That was lying on the ground. This one is subordinate clause. So mother was alarmed to see the front door open when she came home. When she came home, subordinate clause, and the first part is the main clause. You can eat whatever you like. You can eat main clause, whatever you like subordinate clause. When we were in Mumbai, we always walked to school. When we were in Mumbai, that is subordinate clause, and the rest of the part is main clause. In the same way, the little girl who is singing is my niece. The car that is at the gate belongs to my friend. Now, the judge declared that the defendant was innocent, and at one, Mr. Gupta makes New Year resolutions which he never keeps for more than a day. Now, subordinate clauses and kinds. There are three kinds: noun clause. There are three kinds of subordinate clause, that is noun clause, adjective or relative clause, or adverb clause. Noun clause: the clause which contains a subject and a predicate and does the work of a noun is known as noun clause. It usually begins with conjunction that, if, whether, what, or with the interrogatives why, where, when, or how. A noun clause can function in the following roles. First one, as the subject of a verb. That you would compromise shocked me. In this sentence, that you would compromise is the subject of the verb shocked. As the object of a verb, he asked him how tall he was. So in this sentence, how tall he was is the object of the verb asked. In the same way, as the object of a preposition, I can rely on what he says. Fourth one, as the complement used after linking verbs. The fact is that he does not know the answer. And the fifth one, as an element in opposition to a noun or pronoun. Suresh had the same opinion that we must quit the club, in opposition to the noun opinion. An easy identification for noun clause is that they answer the question what. So for today it is over.